Yarrow is known by a few names such as green arrow, woundwort, nosebleed plant, and little feather. There are approximately 80 species of yarrow herb. It is a hardy perennial weed with finely divided leaves and come in a rainbow of colors. Herbal teas made from some of these species were traditionally used for abdominal pain and flatulence in Turkey. Flatulence is the accumulation of gas in the alimentary canal. Yarrow herb does three main actions. It is a diuretic. These are the herbs that induce involuntary perspiration and sweating that help to reduce fever, cool the body, and speed up the process of eliminating toxins out of our body. Diaphoretic herbs are used to fight against fevers, colds, and detoxify the body. It is a tonic. A herbal tonic is a solution prepared from herbal plants either with the use of alcohol or boiling down the water and concentrating the herbal tea. A herbal tonic is used to tone and invigorate body system or to promote general health. It is an anti-hypertensive herb. Anti-hypertensive herb therapy seeks to manage and prevent the complications of high blood pressure, such as a stroke and myocardial infarction. In this video, I will cover top 12 reasons to incorporate yarrow into your daily life. Welcome to Backyard Garden with Alex Panasol. Yarrow contains flavonoids, terpenoids, lignans, amino acid derivatives, fatty acids, and alkamides. Such compounds as alkamides, the lipophilic and nitrogen containing within the plant, are responsible for insecticide, anti-inflammation, and some immunological activities. A rich source of linoleic acid and fatty acid. Yarrow seeds consist of the high oil content, which is rich in linoleic acid, and essential polyunsaturated fatty acid. This makes its seed a potential source of edible oil for human consumption, used as natural dye for wool. Achillea molifolium is used for these purposes due to the presence of flavonoids, luteolin 5 and apigenin 6. Wound healing properties. Wound healing is a complex process categorized by homeostasis, re-epithelialization, and granulation tissue formation and remodeling of the extracellular matrix. Different herbal plants may affect the healing process of the wound differently, such as coagulation, inflammation, and fibroplasia. Fibroplasia is a process of forming fibrous tissues as the wound is healing. Aqueous extract of Achillea calalensis applied topically has shown significant wound healing activity in rats. The wound size of the test compared to the control group were reduced faster. Relieves toothaches. No special preparation needed here. Just chew the leaves, ideally the young leaf of yarrow, to relieve the toothache. Varicose veins. Many people struggle with these, especially when working standing up for long periods of time. Yarrow has compounds that tone varicose veins. I use a combination of herbs including yarrow herb to make a herbal tea from the flowers and leaves. To make this tea, simply boil the dried herb for 10 to 15 minutes and let it rest for 40 minutes up to 2 hours. This will allow the nutrients to leach out into the water. Drink 1 to 2 cups per day. Improve circulation. Compounds in the yarrow plant can improve overall blood circulation. A tea can be made from the dry plant to extract these compounds or eat young leaves in salads. Lowers high blood pressure. The tea made from the whole plant effectively lowers high blood pressure. Relieves coronary thrombosis. Coronary thrombosis is a blockage of the flow of the blood to the heart caused by a blood clot in a coronary artery. This is a common culprit behind a stroke and one that is easily reversible with the use of yarrow tea. Relieves cerebral thrombosis. Cerebral thrombosis occurs when a blood clot forms in a brain's venous stenosis. This prevents blood from draining out of the brain. As the result, blood cells may break and leak blood into the brain tissue, forming a hemorrhage. Tea made with the yarrow leaves and flowers can relieve and alleviate this problem. Relieves gastrointestinal disorders. Gastrointestinal disorders include such conditions as constipation, irritable bowel syndrome, hemorrhoids, anal fissures, perianal abscesses, anal fistulas, perianal infections, diverticular disease, colitis, colon polyps, and cancer. A tea or a tincture from the whole plant can alleviate these issues. Relieves headaches. Yarrow has compounds similar to that of a willow bark that are similar in strength of an aspirin. A single cup of tea made from yarrow flowers can alleviate headaches with nearly immediate noticeable relief. Alleviates acute and chronic ulcers. Studies have shown that yarrow plant has positive impact on these, including protecting the gastric mucosa against acute gastric lesions and healing chronic gastric lesions. A typical dose of yarrow herb is 4.5 grams per day for inflammatory conditions. A word of advice: always consult your local nutritionist or your doctor before consumption of any wild herbs. Yarrow is an emmenagogue, which means it stimulates menstrual flow. This can effectively cause an abortion, so avoid taking yarrow during pregnancy. Certain people are allergic to yarrow and can get contact dermatitis just by touching the plant with their hand. Contact dermatitis is a red, itchy rash. Contact dermatitis is not restricted to yarrow alone. It can be induced by everyday items such as soaps, cosmetics, jewelry, and other plants. Although all yarrow plants are edible to my knowledge, each one of them contains different quantities of compounds. For myself, I generally use two types. One, Achillea multifolium and Achillea coronation. So do your own research before using this herb.